Here we're going to look at water pollution, and the main way water gets polluted is eutrophication. Okay, really important process. And what happens is farmers will often use lots of fertilizer on their crops to help them grow. Now the problem is these fertilizers contain a lot of nitrates. Okay, so step one, nitrate fertilizers. Now, if it rains, these could be washed into the river. So nitrate fertilizers wash into river, or this could be a lake as well. Next stage. Okay, these fertilizers will make all the algae in the river, okay, grow rapidly. So we can call this algal bloom. So the algae will start to grow. At first you might not think that's a bad thing. However, if all the algae grows, okay, it will block sunlight to plants at the bottom. So you've got all the algae on the top, stopping the sunlight getting to the plants at the bottom. So the problem is that the plants at the bottom will not be able to photosynthesize, and therefore they will die. If they die, they will decompose. Now, decomposition happens, okay, because decomposers, like bacteria, they can break down the dead plants, and they do this by respiration. So they will respire, which uses oxygen in the water. So then all the oxygen in the water is all gone. So the last stage of this is that the fish will all die, okay, due to lack of water. Sorry, not lack of water, lack of oxygen. So, fertilizer into the river, the algae bloom, some plants on the bottom die, they decompose. Decomposers use all the oxygen through respiration, and then therefore the fish will die. So what happens if you said, "Oi Campbell, how can you tell how polluted a river is?" Okay? So how polluted is it? You're going to take a piece of water, you want to know how polluted it is. How would you find it out? What you need to look at is you need to look at what we call indicator species. Okay, so these species exist in certain conditions. And so if it exists, it can tell you about the conditions there. So, for example, if you've got shrimp in the water, that tells you it's incredibly clean water. As soon as the water gets polluted, the shrimp will not be there, they will all die. This is the same with a stone fly. Okay? If they are there, the water is clean. However, if you find bloodworms and sludge worms, this tells you the water is incredibly polluted. Only bloodworms and sludge worms can live in this polluted water. So, that's how you can see how polluted it is. and this is the process for how the water becomes polluted. Make sure you go over it. Thank you.